Hello. How you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good, good, good.
Look,
Let me
look at
see
this cute
here.
scarf I have from Aspen.
Oh, that is, hold up the pom-poms again. That is, oh, oh, I just love pom-poms.
I
I love
know.
pom-poms. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can do our screen share.
Hmm.
Okay. Oh gosh, every time I do that, I get messed up. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Let me see.
Let me put my light up here too.
Okay, okay.
That's my sunlight.
Okay, let's see. I'm not sure what's going on. I will figure it out. So what's happening today?
Not much. Just here, just doing stuff around the house. Nothing unusual.
Okay, okay. So we
Yeah.
said we would welcome our friends again to Twins Talk Food, and we're at
Hmm.
episode 10. Is that
Yeah.
right? By your
Yes.
count,
Episode 10
episode 10.
today.
Did you
Yeah.
ever think that we would do 10 episodes? Or did
No.
you even have any expectations when we first started doing this that it would
Um.
continue past the holiday?
Yeah. I didn't know where it was going, but I like where it's going. You
You
know.
do. You do.
Yeah,
And
I do.
what do you like best about it?
Oh, just the fact that I can talk to you, I can see you. We are talking about a lot of our food memories and things that we do. That's what I really enjoy.
Okay. Okay. So we preliminarily had said we would start talking today about breakfast
Yes.
and some of the breakfast memories that we had, as well as
Hmm.
some of our favorite breakfasts.
Hmm.
I'm going to switch it up a bit and ask you, what's your favorite breakfast?
Oh,
Or even a favorite breakfast memory? How about that?
let's see. I have, right since I've been home, I've just been eating yogurt and fruit, sometimes just fruit in
Okay.
the morning, you
Okay.
know. Can you still see me?
I can still see you. I am trying my best to figure out what is going on with this.
Okay.
I just when I think, oh, I've got this figured out, I'm just really, I'm not even sure what is going on. It's just
Okay.
so
Yeah.
maddening.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, okay,
Yeah.
keep
So
talking.
I eat a lot of blueberries and raspberries
Hmm.
and pears. I like to eat pears.
Yes, I love pears
Pears,
too. I
pears are
love
really
pears.
good for you. And sometimes we have blackberries or strawberries, just depending on what's in season. Yeah.
Right. And in terms of a hot breakfast, what are things that you like for a hot breakfast?
I like your oatmeal
And
that
why
you
do you like
prepared
it?
for me when I was home recuperating from my heart surgery, because it just hit the spot. It was nutritious, it tasted good, and it was a big comfort food for me.
Yeah, mine too. I
Yeah.
love hot cereal, not just oatmeal, that's probably my favorite, but I love Wheatina.
Hmm.
I love cream of wheat
I like
also.
cream of wheat.
I
Uh-huh.
can't find, Wheatina here as readily as I had hoped. If not, I
Oh,
would have brought boxes of it from New
oh,
York. For some reason, there's only one store that I've been able to find it at, and it's not there all the time. And certainly now I
oh,
don't have as much access to go running around looking
right.
for Wheatina, so I just haven't had to eat, but I do like that
Hmm.
nutty grain, and, I give it the same oatmeal treatment where I cook it, half milk, half water,
Right.
and stir constantly. You just stir
Hmm.
constantly.
Yeah.
The oatmeal are only old-fashioned oats, and they take
Right.
about a good 20 minutes, and you have to
Hmm.
really be
Yeah.
patient. I
Yeah.
use that trusty flame tamer
Right.
underneath the burner because that just keeps it low and slow. And
Right.
then I add product to it. I love honey or maple syrup,
Hmm. Hmm.
butter, sometimes ginger, cinnamon, nutmeg,
Mm.
all those warm spices.
Vanilla is good too. I like
Vanilla
vanilla.
is wonderful. And then
Yeah.
top it with either homemade applesauce, which is, I know, one of your favorites too,
Yes, I like that too.
or even dried fruits and certainly Pat's granola.
Right.
So it's just winter is here and you just feel like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna make that. I used to make overnight oats in the crock
Hmm.
pot. Lori gave me a crock pot and I would make the overnight oats the night before work, wash the thing out, and do a whole nother soup pot while I was away at work, just so that it could have double duty. Because
Oh,
remember, I was feeding a lot of mouths and people were
yeah,
eating constantly. They're still eating.
right.
So, and you said to me yesterday, why are they eating so much marinara sauce? I don't know. It's just
Yeah,
seems
what's that about? You know,
with
what's that about?
meatballs, homemade meatballs,
Wow. Hmm.
sausage, garlic bread, some salad.
The
I
whole
just
thing.
seem like I'm
Wow.
making a massive vat of marinara every 10 days or so.
Wow,
It's like
that's
I
a
said to
lot.
Christopher, where is the marinara? And he goes, I really don't know where it is. Yes, you do know. You do know where it is. You ate it. I see the vestiges in the kitchen in the morning from the
Right.
dishes.
Mm.
Okay. So
Okay.
any other thoughts on breakfasts? I know French toast is
I
something.
like French
I
toast.
love I love the yummy French toast.
Yeah, and I make a good blueberry muffin. I'll be happy to provide the recipe for that.
And
And
what's
it comes
special
from
about your recipe?
holiday
Oh,
home
yes.
cooking.
Okay,
Holiday
what's
home
special
cooking.
about that recipe for the blueberry
And
muffins? Because I know people love blueberry muffins.
yes, and you can see that this has been very well loved.
Oh, you
The
have,
recipe,
yes, yes.
yeah, very well loved.
Okay,
And
okay.
I like the fact that you're adding to this a little dash of nutmeg.
Really?
Yes, so
I've
just
never
a
put
little
nutmeg.
dash of nutmeg.
Yeah,
Now, you
yeah,
were kind
okay.
enough to send me some nutmeg, which I can grate
Oh, that's
into
the
that.
best.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and that's basically it.
yeah.
That's basically it.
Fresh is better. Yeah. Does it
Yeah,
use milk and butter in the
it
recipe?
it does. It
Okay,
does. It does.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
vanilla extract, and I can't wait to use my homemade vanilla extract
Oh, I'm
that I'm
ashamed to
making.
tell you I haven't even started making mine. Let me hang my head
Oh,
in shame.
gee.
If I have
Mm,
the strength today, I
yeah,
might try to get it going.
yeah. And this
I
uses sugar, so I'm going to use my vanilla sugar.
Well, vanilla
That
sugar is magic. It's
yes, it
sheer pure
is.
magic. I
It
have
is.
the recipe that I use for my blueberry muffins is the Jordan Marsh department store
Wow.
blueberry muffin that
I
I
remember
got when
that.
I went to school in Boston.
I
And
remember that.
it's a
Wow.
good staple. We should probably post yours up, and I'll
Yeah.
post that one up
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just a comparison. It's a foolproof,
Mine is
delicious,
foolproof. Yeah.
moist,
Hmm.
wonderful, wonderful blueberry muffin. It makes also awesome blueberry bread, and you
Right.
can make a
I've made
lemon
this into a
glaze
bread
and
too.
drizzle
Yeah.
it over, almost
Yeah.
like a tea bread, and it's delicious.
Oh, yeah. Hmm.
It's
Yeah.
really, really delicious.
Yeah. Yeah. Mine is
Okay.
cake like and it's
Yeah.
light.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. So I'll be
Yeah.
happy to post the
Yeah. Yeah.
recipe.
It's nothing like a commercial
Oh,
blueberry
no.
muffin.
Mm-mm.
Some of those
Mm-mm.
massive muffins that you go to the diner and they have no taste. They
They
have
have no taste and they're
dry.
dry and they have like
Yeah.
one blueberry in this giant muffin.
Yes.
So
Yes.
that's not going to work for
So
me. I put a
here's
lot of blueberries in there.
a lot of blueberries is good. And did you know that sometimes having dried blueberries are also good because
Yes.
the taste of them is just so very, very intense. I do keep
Hmm.
a few dried here just for when I make
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Here's a memory blast from your past. The muffins from Zum Zum.
Oh, wow. Love Zoom Zoom.
Remember the corn muffins?
Yes, that was a great breakfast place that we went to for breakfast when we were both working in New York City. The only had it was how
A
do you
counter,
describe it? It was a counter.
a
It was a
total
counter.
counter.
And sometimes we'd have to wait for people to get up, and it was always the same people every day. But yeah, I remember their muffins. They were good.
Yeah, they were good.
Yeah.
Down near you, McLean family. I don't know if I've ever had a muffin out of there because I like their hot breakfast. I like their hot breakfast. So I
Yeah.
don't tend to eat bread there because I just love their
Yeah.
eggs and hash
Yeah.
browns and stuff.
I haven't had a muffin from there either. So
Yeah, yeah. Any
anyway.
other breakfast places near you that are,
Mhm.
memorable that you like? There's a little
Um,
place over by that hotel that we stayed in Merrifield that I
yes.
like. I can't think of the name of it right now. It's a
Um,
French little cafe.
okay. Yeah, the name escapes me, but
Yeah,
that's a fun place.
yeah,
We
yeah.
haven't been going out for breakfast
I
since March.
know.
13th.
Yeah.
But some of the places we would go,
Mhm.
Mitchell likes the Silver Diner
Silver
sometimes.
Diner. Oh God.
You like
Yeah.
Silver
Love the
Diner.
Silver Diner
And we love the Metro Diner, which
and the
we have
Metro
taken you
Diner.
to. It's a great spot.
Yeah,
Great
it is.
spot.
And there's another diner that he took me to. It's kind of old fashioned,
City Diner.
not a favorite of mine.
I
He
don't like
likes
it.
it.
I know.
I,
I
I
know.
just I just didn't care for it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And that's just me. But anyway,
Yeah.
we're not here
Yeah.
to bash diners.
No,
You know
no,
how much
no.
we just love diners.
I love
We love
diners.
diners.
My favorite one that we went to in New York was the Sage Diner in Queens
What
Boulevard.
could be wrong about
That
going to the
was
Sage Diner
that
every
was the best
Saturday?
place ever.
Go
The
in there.
best
The
place.
twins are here. They'd yell.
Right.
The twins are
Right.
here. They bring the food. They never could tell us apart. They
Right.
couldn't remember who ordered what from whom. The coffee would be plentiful.
Love it.
It was
Love it.
just some of the best memories.
It was. It was. It really, really was. Really, really
Yeah. We
was.
drive
So
around in the Volkswagen and
yeah.
then go a little
Yeah.
shopping and then collapse at the end of the day. So much
Right.
for our day's work there.
That was a good day. That was a
That
good
was
day.
that was a good day. What's on your schedule for later today? What are you thinking about making for dinner, or even thinking about making dinner?
No. Well, Mitchell is making dinner.
Mhm.
He went to Wegmans yesterday
Oh, he did.
and bought some haddock, which
Ah,
he has a recipe that he's going to make.
that's
So
something I don't eat a lot of. I don't get
uh,
it often, but I do like haddock. That's a
yeah, yeah.
very
So
good eating
I'll
fish.
forward the recipe to you. So
Mhm.
he also bought some broccolini over
Love
there.
broccolini.
So we'll probably be having some broccolini
Yeah.
and whatever other vegetables is
Yeah,
there.
yeah. I cooked a lot yesterday, as I had said to
Yeah,
you. Again,
yeah,
another vat of marinara with homemade
right.
meatballs, and I
Wow.
looked in there. It's like some of it's already gone. I don't know what's going on. I made a trough of macaroni and cheese,
I
and
know. I
that was
know.
supposed to be for today, but that's just been
Yeah,
decimated. And
yeah,
I
yeah.
made chicken noodle soup and
Hmm.
split pea soup, and I made an
Hmm.
apple pie, and I don't know what's going on down there yet, but
Right.
I'm hoping I don't have to cook anything else
Yeah,
today. There has to be
exactly.
something.
I may make some chili later
I
today
have
for
it in the
later on
freezer.
in the week.
I have it in the
Later on in the
freezer.
week, because
Yeah,
that's
'cause they'll be
always good.
looking for chili dogs or
Right. Something.
nachos, or now
Right.
Christy went pigs in the blanket and dip it in the
Oh,
chip. I made
it was
chips
so
and made
funny.
pigs in the blanket about a month ago, and it's like I started a revolution here.
You did. You
And you
did.
make the pastry to do the pigs in the blanket.
Oh, wow. Wow. We have to do another Twin Talk on game day snacks.
Okay, that should be coming up soon because the Super Bowl is coming. There are a
Yes.
few big games coming on today. I know the Browns play at 1. They've been having an
Okay.
incredible season, and we've been watching and cheering them. So the city is very, very excited about
Hmm.
that.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
what kind of kitchen tool do you have
Oh,
to share with us
okay.
today?
So I have this was a present from my sister-in-law Rita.
What
This
is,
is a stocking stuffer, and this is a knife from Williams Sonoma. It's
oh,
a paring knife. It's a paring knife.
and what is it made out of? It looks like it's plastic or porcelain, or
No, the handle is plastic. I don't know
yeah,
what it's made out of,
okay,
but
but it's
oh,
a
it's stainless steel. It's stainless
really?
steel. Stainless steel, and
I've
it's
not
very
seen that
sharp.
knife in there. I'm in
It's
there. I didn't even seen
very,
that knife.
very sharp. And I also have another one in red that I would usually put in my lunch bag to take to school. But I
Really?
like these knives
Mhm.
because it has a cover.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
It has a cover.
Yeah.
So you won't cut yourself when you're
Right.
putting in the drawer.
Yeah. I've
And
cut
this
my
knife is,
finger. It just,
yeah,
it's the blood that comes from one finger is just like, oh my gosh, how can one little cut you? But
yeah.
that's a good looking knife.
This is a
That's
very
good.
good looking knife. And
Hmm.
the other thing she gave me was a scraper, which I use all the time.
Cannot have enough
I have
spatulas.
probably like nine of these.
I just cannot. I use them all the time.
I
Yeah.
do too, for mixing things, for making eggs with
Yes.
the whisk. This is,
Yep.
you know, invaluable for
Yep.
making cakes, to get the last drop of anything out of any bowl or thing.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
This is,
That's a wooden handled one. Well, I
yeah.
don't have a tool for today, but I have something that was recommended to me, and I did order it. So I got one for you and one for me. It's a
Uh-huh.
company called, let's see, Clio, and it's honey
Okay.
from Greece.
Oh, I love honey.
So this one is Delphi Mount Parnassus, wild thyme and fragrant herb honey. And
Hmm.
then what it says is Clio Greek honey is designated single origin. We source from specific locations with unique terroirs, which result in highly sought after, exceptional types of honey prized among the Greeks, collected and packaged for us on site by local beekeepers, limited
Wow.
supply. So they send you an email. I don't know, I must have done some type of a video tour, or I was reading a book or something, and it said that they talked about this brand. So you know me, I'm typing and I'm looking, going, I'm gonna get some of that honey.
Hmm.
I go into it and I get a message back from one of the beekeepers, and it's in Greek. I'm thinking, what the heck? Get on Google, do the translation, respond back to the guy in Greek about getting my name on the list so that I can be emailed when the current honey is being harvested.
Hmm.
Completely forgot about it. Get an email one day, hurry, it's almost sold out. And I'm typing
Wow.
ferociously, hurry, hurry.
Oh
And so, you know,
no.
that just, we're up to the races, we're up to the races.
Yeah.
The box finally came yesterday, wrapped just so tight, these bottles of honey. And then
Right.
also they make organic verbena. Oh God, can I see it? If I don't get this zoomed
No,
right. All right.
it's
I'm
not
getting
showing up.
really livid.
Mm-mm.
All right.
But what is it?
It's Clio Greek herbal tea, organic lemon
Oh,
verbena. So I'm going to
wow.
send you some of it also because I
Wow.
know how much you love tea. Here it is.
I do. I love tea. I love
Love
tea.
tea.
Wow.
And
That
then
story is that the makings of a story. That's unbelievable.
I'm like, what the heck? How am I going to respond? Then you know who I thought about?
Oh,
Our friend, little friend, Catherine Papadopoulos from
oh,
elementary school.
yeah.
Remember
Yeah.
that family?
Yes,
Used to go to their
exactly.
house.
Right. Right. Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So wouldn't you
That's
love to
great.
go to Greece? That needs to be on the list
That's
too.
on the list. That's on the
If
list.
you can ever get out of
If
here.
I can ever get out of Virginia,
Oh
you
my
know,
gosh.
if I can ever
Give
get
us
out
a
of my
little
house. Now we're
update
in
on
basic
what's going
lockdown
on
mode
there
here.
today. Give us a little update on what's
It's
happening
this
in your
lockdown
neck of the
mode
woods.
here.
Lockdown?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They don't want anybody in DC,
Yeah.
and they're just telling people just to stay at home.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
I immediately thought yesterday when I was hearing about this, well, what about the essential workers that have to go
Yes.
into the hospitals that's in that zone? Like the
It's gonna
nurses.
be, yeah.
Yeah.
And there
So
will probably be medical staff available, either the
right,
EMTs and nursing staff or whoever in
right.
hospitals on alert. I'm assuming what's near there? George Washington?
George Washington
Okay.
Hospital, and I've been
Mhm.
there. It's kind of like right very close to there.
It is.
So,
Okay.
but there's a lot of other hospitals there, but
Yeah.
they're
Well,
pushing
hey,
the perimeter all the way out. You know,
really?
yeah, yeah.
Oh
It's
boy.
just very, very sad because I remember when Obama was first inaugurated, we went.
Yes. Tell us a little bit about what that day
Oh, that
was
was
like.
wonderful.
First of all, it was so freaking cold.
It was unbelievably
It was
cold.
bitter cold.
And we
Yes.
went to there was a house. I can't
Yeah.
think of the name of it.
Mhm. A
But there was
historic
a house,
house. Yeah.
a historic house
Yeah.
in Arlington that
Mhm.
overlooked the mall.
Okay.
And we went and we saw that, and it was historic. The whole family went.
Yeah.
The whole family went.
Yeah, that
But I
was
remember
something.
it was bitterly, bitterly cold.
Yeah.
Bitterly
I
cold.
don't think it's gonna be as cold this year based
Yeah.
on what I'm hearing, because I
Yeah.
see people, they have jackets on now, but I
Right.
don't know, in the
Yeah.
next couple of days. It actually
Mhm.
was snowing here yesterday, which was crazy. And then it
Yeah, you
started
told me.
raining.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so it's supposed to have some cold weather front, but that's always here. It's snowing on one street, not snowing on another. You go up
Right.
to another town and there's, nothing there. And Doro
Yeah.
comes in and
Yeah.
he's just, he's shaking off, looking for a blanket or milk or something. It's like, get out, just please, just get out of here, get out
Yeah.
of
So
here.
we're just going to stay home.
Okay.
I have nowhere to go. I really have nowhere to go.
Mm-hmm.
I have
Mm-hmm.
lots of things to do here. Yesterday, and this is for another twin talk.
Okay.
Helen, our
I was
100-year-old
about to ask
friend,
you, lead us
100.
into what we can expect to hear about Helen and her recipes. First of all, tell people about Helen.
Helen is my friend Linda's mother, and they live in St. George, Utah. And Helen is 101 years old, and she is just her mind is still very, very sharp.
That's
She
something.
she can see.
Mm-hmm.
She tells me she has her own teeth. Linda said that the only thing, her hearing is not that good.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
we would have gotten her on the Zoom call. But
Yeah. Yeah. But
last week, Linda sent to me all of these recipes that they have in Helen's mother's cookbook. And
wow.
some of them go back to 1890.
And
So
did she give you permission we can share a few of them?
yes.
We want to tell the story.
She did.
Yeah.
And she gave me all kinds of information about living on the farm and Helen's mother. And Helen was driving. I sent you that picture when she was on that automobile that,
Yeah. Yeah.
was crazy.
We'll devote a session just
Yes.
to that. But one of the
Yes.
most fascinating things I know about Helen are the walnuts. And when I met her
Yes.
at your house
Right.
many, many years ago, she told me the walnut story. Do you want to tell people briefly about what walnuts have to do with Helen?
Yeah. So they lived on a farm in Oregon. And when Helen would go to school and she'd come home, she was always hungry. And her mother would say to her, just go outside and pick some walnuts,
Mm-hmm.
because they had many walnut trees on their property.
Mm-hmm.
And Helen learned to love walnuts, and she eats walnuts still to this day. And Linda is convinced that's why her brain is as sharp as it is.
Well, it's been said that the shape of a walnut actually mimics what the brain looks like. There's been some research on it. And again, we're not medical doctors, but we do play them on this video.
We do.
Helen told me that when I met her, and this has to be 15, 20 years.
Oh, yeah. That's when they were
ago.
here. Yeah.
So you know what? I'm listening to Helen, and I love nuts, fortunately. And
yeah, I eat a handful of them every day.
Yeah. Remember Daddy used to eat nuts too?
Sending her cookies. She liked ginger snaps.
Yeah.
I made ginger snaps for her. So now yesterday I made a box of homemade oatmeal raisin cookies.
Oh my
So
gosh.
I'm getting ready
to
send that off to her.
Good. Okay.
Yeah.
So in keeping track of our time, what's your question this week?
All right. So my question to you is, where do you get most of your recipes? Do you use a cookbook, website, memory, or what?
Wow. Recipes. It's a combination of all of the above.
Okay.
In addition to instinct. And I just had this conversation the other day with someone. Having had so many years experience with food, I've learned what works. And that's why I typically only read recipes for inspiration and for
Go on.
He stared into the camera and then he just kept walking.
Go on. Okay.
So only for inspiration and to see, okay, that's an interesting spice or that's an interesting technique to use myself.
Right.
I Google search lots of stuff. He can say, oh my God.
Did you see him?
That's why this is priceless.
This is priceless. This is priceless. Okay, go on.
He doesn't have to do that. It's
Go on.
okay.
Go on. Go on. Go on.
You
Yeah,
lost it.
just I'm about to lose it here. Okay.
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 So,
Yep.
mm,
hmm
control yourself. Okay. So, where do your recipe ideas or inspiration for food come from? A
I
great
read a
question.
lot of recipes. I have a lot of cookbooks.
Mhm.
I'm always on the internet looking at things. I get several cooking magazines here that I'm
Mhm,
always looking
mhm.
at recipes, but I try to make things from memory, like when
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
cooking. But
Same.
with baking, I need a recipe
Right.
because it's
That's
very
different. That's different. You want to
exact.
be
It's
exact.
very
Yeah,
exact.
you do.
But
You do.
I just make things from my memory. And, I made that green soup last week
That was
based on
terrific.
things
We should
that
put that up. Yeah.
yeah,
And that was just
based
kind of, there
what I
wasn't really a
had.
recipe for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And it was great. It was
Mhm.
delicious. It was delicious.
Good.
So I
Good.
just basically use what I have and, think of things that might taste good and I try it out.
Yeah, I'm the
Try it
same
out.
way. I'm the
Yeah.
same way. All right, in keeping with our time,
hmm
this is Martin Luther King's 92nd birthday. I think it's
Wow.
being celebrated tomorrow, and
Right.
then we have inauguration coming up on the 20th. Do you have any
hmm
words you'd like to share with our audience on both historic occasions?
Yes. I saw something today that I thought would be very, very good to share, and I wrote it down.
Okay,
A wise person knows there is something to be learned from everyone.
it's true. It's
Yeah.
true. Martin
Yeah.
Luther King was a huge influence on all of us. I do believe that the work that he did inspired people like me to take first steps. And there's a
hmm
quote that says, faith is taking the first step, even when you can't see the whole staircase. And that's sort of
Right.
been my mantra as I took these critical first steps in starting my business. But, I thought back about it, about critical steps, period. Just sometimes the first step is the hardest.
hmm hmm
And so that's what this has been for me.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it just sets the world and the wheel in motion for people wanting to make a difference.
hmm
And I believe that this week people will be making a historic difference, but individually in their own lives, as well as among their friends, in their communities, in their schools, and within the government. So I want people to understand that, one person truly can make a difference, and you and I
hmm
are evidence of that.
hmm
So, on
hmm
that note, I'm going to wish everyone a wonderful week. We're going to close out this episode again from
hmm
Susan and me, Pat, Twins Talk Food, and we will see you on the next go round.
All
Bye,
right.
sis.
Love
Love
you.
you.
Okay. Bye.